If you collect money from all the people in the world and distribute it equally, after some time some will still be richer while others will remain poor. Renowned entrepreneur and author Robert Kiyosaki often highlights this intriguing paradox of the financial world. According to him, when we live our lives, many of us do not learn how to accumulate wealth in comfortable conditions, whether working at home or in a traditional job. This is the vicious triangle in which people condemn themselves to poverty. How can you change this situation and earn a significant amount of money throughout life? Kiyosaki believes that just follow some of his valuable tips, which I will cover in this video today. Welcome to the main channel on finance and money. If you dream of achieving wealth, sign up now so as not to miss any important tips. Robert Kiyosaki repeatedly states, "If you don't have a plan to get rich, then you inevitably have a plan to get poor." This is a powerful truth because many people who believe to be free, in fact, are not. We are all living according to a pre-established plan. Every day, we wake up in the morning at the time determined by the employer, follow the same path to work, and have strictly limited schedules for our lunch break. This lifestyle imposed by the system is extremely beneficial for government and entrepreneurs. Kiyosaki believes that our mind is programmed to enrich others in this way. However, it is crucial to consider that billionaires always swim against the current, trying to free their minds from limiting financial stereotypes. Thinking innovatively, they attract millions to their bank accounts and do not squander money to please others. The following tips from Robert Kiyosaki will help you break the habits of poverty and ensure your life is filled with wealth. Money loves attention. This is the most straightforward and in some ways trivial advice, but it is the one that could save you from poverty. After reading a few books on personal finance, you will realize how crucial it is to ensure that your expenses do not exceed your income. The best way to do this is to create a detailed budget. Once you see how the cost of your breakfast adds up over the course of a month, you'll understand that small, manageable changes to your daily expenses can have a significant impact on your financial situation, similar to a pay raise. Follow the proven path to financial success. How do you become rich? If you have any skill, you should monetize it, and many people are good at that. In 90% of cases, the problem is that people give up on self-development, believing that their skills are sufficient or focusing on development in a very specific area. However, our mind cannot remain still. Only when you pay attention to something does it develop. All rich people are multifunctional. Their views and abilities often surpass common understanding. Additionally, neuropsychological research has shown that the more areas you develop, the more flexible your mind becomes. This means you will remain at the peak of your mental capabilities for longer. Set aside at least 30 minutes a day to develop a skill, even if it's something that fascinates you personally and for which you haven't yet found a practical application. Believe me, one day you will need it. Exercises for the mind will prove their value in other activities and aspects of life. Forget the word, the day after tomorrow. If you have a habit of putting off tasks until later, it's time to stop that now. Many people tend to live not just for tomorrow, but for the day after tomorrow. They ask themselves, how do I get rich? But never take concrete action. They wait for circumstances to improve and for the right time to act. This is a trick of the mind that does not want to change, preferring to remain in a safe stability in the comfort zone. Of course, you shouldn't just jump out of that zone and into chronic stress. Get started today. Make a list of plans, think about it for at least an hour, and honestly eliminate what you will do in more than a year. Which actions depend solely on you? Make a detailed schedule and start working towards success from today by following the action plan. While these are small changes, they will gradually snowball. Decide what brings you true joy. Money follows joy, but joy never follows money. It's an illusion to think, I'll get rich now and live later, which leads people to the point where money doesn't bring happiness. But if you do what you love and have fun doing it, it will be much easier to make money. A person who lives their life in a job they hate and is in a destructive relationship creates a prison for themselves, and at some point this prison captures all areas of life, including finances. As you begin to enjoy work, surround yourself with people who inspire and encourage you. Everything will be much easier to create. Without things like "you must" and "you must," in crises you will see opportunities and start thinking outside the box, finding creative solutions to the challenges that arise. Financial reserves save lives. One of Robert Kiyosaki's most repeated personal finance mantras is "pay yourself first." No matter how much you owe on student loans or credit cards, and no matter how low your salary may seem, it's wise to find any amount of money in your budget to set aside each month in an emergency fund. Trust me, such financial reserve will save your life one day. Having savings to use in emergencies can keep you out of financial trouble and help you sleep better at night. Get into the habit of saving money and treat it as a non-negotiable monthly expense. Soon, you'll have more than just an emergency fund. You will have money for retirement, vacations, or even a down payment on a house. It's easy to deposit funds into a savings account, but with almost no income. Don't be afraid to try investing this in a business or look for alternatives like financial instruments. Otherwise, inflation will decrease the value of your savings over time. Fundamental financial wisdom. Poor people always work for money, while rich people make money work for them. This is one of Robert Kiyosaki's main quotes in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He defined not only the difference between wealth and poverty, but also the value of freedom. Yes, you don't have control over prices in stores, but you can control your desire to make an extra purchase. You can't influence the global economic situation, but you can always be prepared for the worst. You are capable of changing your life, and nothing in this world can stop you. Break free from the system-controlled life and take just one step towards financial abundance. And that's all I have for today. This is the Main Money channel. Subscribe and keep following our videos.